Hello, 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 and welcome to Plan B Terraform. I'm BB Green Bottle, and we continue on trying to raise the temperature here on Green Bottle 412F. And it is going up. We just need to keep an eye on the temperature. That's kind of going up. I think we need to continue to raise this. I'm not sure which pressure, what is the optimal pressure, partial pressure for the atmospheric data? I have no idea. We could be going past what we already need to go past. I'm not really sure. But the temperature is definitely not high enough. We need to be getting into, I'm guessing, this blue zone, because that's where liquid water is going to be releasing, and we are nearly there. So just another couple of degrees and we might start seeing water. Let's just take a look at everywhere we have greenhouse gases and make sure they are producing, which I think they are, because we did double check before we left last time. Why do you not have enough? Oh, the flora is coming in. It's coming in by train. Are we getting enough? Yeah, it looks like there's quite a few trains coming in. The trains all look to be about half stocked, so they are able to gather it fast enough. That is not a problem. Why are you red? Okay, you're not red anymore. You were red. Is it because the plastic waste is full? Holdy, what's going on with these trains? Hold on. Okay, you need more high-tech parts. You have way more reinforced concrete than you need. What about, are you guys having enough reinforced concrete? Yes. Yes. It's the high-tech parts everywhere that seems to be more of a problem. High-tech parts mean like that. Look how much reinforced concrete needs to be coming. It's so much. Okay. We need to get rid of the waste. The waste is completely full. The disposal is insufficient. We could add some more vehicles here for removals. And then there's a button to go and look. Ah, it's right over here. Right. What is happening over here that we are backed up? We're not getting enough aluminum bars to make the high-tech parts, which is slowing things down. Our steel bars are completely full because we're not getting enough concrete in to start making the reinforced concrete. But at the same time, we have more than enough reinforced concrete. But we need to clear out these steel bars. There's just so much of it. What else can we make with steel bars? Maybe that's what we should be looking for. If we had an assembly plant, what can we make with steel bars? We could make extractors. What if we just started making some extractors then? That would clear out some of the steel bars. And then I guess wherever else we're making extractors, if we're making them else somewhere, we could just get rid of them. And we are gonna need extractor. We don't really need more extractors. We have so many. Let's see, anything that just needs steel bars. I don't think so. It all needs, the greenhouses are steel bars and polymer bars, which we actually also have a lot of. So we could be building greenhouses here as well. Steel bars and polymer bars. So if we do this and we do that, and then we could make some more of the steel bars, polymer bars, tree greenhouses. And that would help get rid of the steel bars and some of these polymer bars that are also backed up things. So hopefully we've got that. Okay, great. That all seems to be going now, kind of. Slowly though. So yeah, you're at least able to produce more things. High-tech parts are coming over here. We've got 3 things doing it with the aluminum bars. Aluminum bars are just really slow. Not much else we can do about that though. Unless we started dropping off more of the metal waste on the other side, and then we started doing some more recycling centers on the other side, but then we have kind of the same problem. This might be working slowly. Do we need 3 here for high-tech parts though? Or could I get rid of one of these and switch it over for the metal waste instead? Could you be doing metal waste? Oh, we need another more for plastic waste possibly also. Let's do another, it comes from over there. But if we do it here and make that one for plastic waste, that's 2 more little robots that can help fill up the little spots, get these trains unloaded as fast as possible, because now that one's unloaded so it can go. The next one's pulling in, but they are immediately unloading it. I think that's going to help. So if we go back here now, yeah, this is now back to 100%. So that is good. This is also pretty good. High-tech parts are what we are lacking the most, but they are here. Look, there's a whole train full of them, and we're still way backed up with this reinforced concrete. Is there something else that we could be building with reinforced concrete? Let's make a quick one of these. And if I just take a look, is there anything here that just takes reinforced concrete? Yes, construction sites. Don't need that though. Or just the dam elements. You know what? Yeah. Why don't you help make some dam elements? Because maybe it's just going to help. And then here we'll do another reinforced concrete here, and then we'll do another one here as well, so that we've got a few more robots that can unload these trains. And I think that should solve some of our problems. Now, while we've been doing that, our temperature has gone up. We're down to 25 now. We're or minus 24.9. Really close to the watermark. And let's just double check on the greenhouse gases again. I mean, technically, yes, it's just a bit slow. Although, okay, hold on, because you're not getting sulfur, but there's literally sulfur right there. If I do that for sulfur, then you can start bringing it over to these ones and then you can get back to work again. I think that will work. And then let's go to this other one and you guys are all working. We do not have a good backlog though of sulfur. If I put a few more trucks on here, does that help? Oh, maybe, because there is quite a lot of sulfur here. We just need to get it onto more trucks. So we'll just increase how many trucks we have, bring it over. If we get it backlogged on this side, that would be better, so that they're never having to wait and we're just constantly pumping out those greenhouse gases. And the same over here. We are massively lacking in fluorite. We do have 5 trains going back and forth, but is that enough? I'm gonna say it's not. Let's do 7 trains. And then we might have to just work out how more of you are going to be delivering, which I haven't quite worked out yet. We'll figure it out. Okay, fluorite, and then from that one, you're gonna need to get onto that side. You could just do like all the way around, and as long as you're including that, will that work? It's crazy, but it might just work. Because their goal is going to be to get that on somewhere. Collect it, get it on the train. That's what you need to do. Let's just turn time on and see how they go with that. Yeah, they should just move it around, and they are. Okay, so when it comes over to these ones, it's just slowly moving around until it goes onto the train, and that is not a problem. It used up a whole bunch of our MK2 depots, but we have 160, so I'm not concerned. In fact, I'm not really concerned about anything we have. We need to do this pumping station, though. We need to figure out how we place that. Pump water from the ground. Must be built over humid ground, not submerged in water. Green areas in the water view. We don't have a water view yet, I think, because we don't have water. We have an enhanced view, and that is it. Enhanced view, yeah, does not give us the water thing. So we will leave that for now. I think it's all looking just fine, really. Okay, let's go check on New Serat here. That is not New Serat. Where are you? Over here. Yeah, things are going okay here, it looks like. Oh, right, this is the place that actually needed food, and it doesn't seem to have enough reinforced concrete, of all things. I wonder if we should divert some of the reinforced concrete we have from New Dar es Salaam down to here. I mean, it's not the worst thing. We don't have food, though, so I guess like that population is not going to grow anyways. So maybe we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, what is happening? Nothing's happening over here. What is meant to be happening over here? This is a ton of carbon. That's supposed to be going to make polymer bars, but it's full. And then you're not getting aluminum anymore. Oh, no, that is sulfur. Interesting. Okay, let's just see if we can sort this out. That's supposed to be getting sulfur. I guess we can do that, and then we can put these back out, and then we can get rid of the ones that aren't doing anything. Because this is just making concrete, which is going to work with the steel bars, which is the reinforced concrete that we need. Also, why don't you have a thing? There, go on there, that's fine. You're allowed to have that. I'm confused about what you're doing. Carbon to make polymer bars. Polymer bars need aluminum bars, but we don't have any aluminum. We're not even trying to get aluminum here anymore. But surely we want those high-tech parts, right? Where's the aluminum coming from? Down here, I would imagine. There's tons of aluminum down here that we could be taking. I feel like we should be taking. Let's do another one of these like things like this. And then we're gonna do a train. Does this train connect? Oh, it does. So this needs to come up to here and bring aluminum bars. And we're just gonna put like a bunch of trains on there because it's quite a long distance for them to come. That should mean that aluminum's actually leaving. I just think we'll do all that with aluminum bars as well so they can start filling those trains up. That is starting to come from here and be brought over that way. We're still going to be able to make whatever the things are they're making here, which I think is the MK2 things, because we still have polymer bars. We still have aluminum bars over here. We're also still making the trains here, because occasionally we do get high-tech parts with the aluminum bars and the polymer bars, but we are really low on polymer bars. I feel like we also have way more than these. I'm going to get rid of that one, actually. We can just have one doing that. And then maybe also just one doing the trains as well. I don't know if we need 2 doing trains. Let's go to just 1. So we've got 1 making those, 1 making those. These are being shipped in to help make the trains. Why? Oh, there's no space for any of that. So let's do mechanical parts. We'll put a few more depots in just so we've got places to store. Have some liquid water on your world. Okay, we have liquid water somewhere. Apparently, we do, because I just got the Steam achievement for it. But where is this liquid water? Where would you expect to find the water first? I have no idea. Water? It's gonna be up these streams, right? Because that's where it's supposed to be flowing from. How do I find water? Where are you, water? Have no idea. Feel like it's gonna be a blue zone because you see how like these ones are like, that's yellow, that's where the sulfur is. There should be a blue one that's going to be our liquid water, I think. I have no idea though. Down here? No, that's the mechanical parts. Okay, liquid water, where are you? Running around the poles. Ah, hello? Oh, hello, water. I found you. Okay. I need to pump this water out somehow. Is that the only water we have? It's like inside that little crater. It's not ideal, is it? But that's the start of like, are you underground water? Is that what that is? Is that what that means? Where's the pump station thing? Greenhouse, no. It's a tree greenhouse. What am I looking for? The pumping station. Oh, look, I see. It's water. Hello. Let's get some water. I'm gonna do like that, I think. And then do we need do a couple of these? And that should be gathering water. Look, we are getting water. This is amazing. Okay, but then what happens if these go underwater? Not submerged in water, green areas in the water. So is this going to be a problem? Because as the temperature goes up, which it is currently doing, all of this is going to end up being underwater, right? Oh my word, okay. Are we better to wait for a while before putting these down? Because I have to get that water away. But then I have no idea how we're gonna get this water away. This is also like not near literally anything. Okay, come back. Where's the city? Do we have any water near any of our cities? Yeah, in this cauldron thing. But I don't think I have a way of getting it out. Other than we might just need to let it spread a little bit. And then once it's spread and we can grab it from like these sides. But then also this is supposed to all be underwater at some point with these blue triangles, I think. I have no idea. Truly not a clue. It's very exciting. We've got our first bits of water. There's 2 here. So this is where we're currently trying to extract it. But okay, now these are in the water. So does that mean, is it still working though? Yes, it is technically still working. But this water is just like spreading and spreading. I'm concerned. And that's it. I'm really concerned. How big is this going to spread? Because that is going to be like a whole ocean. Oh no, what's over here? Okay, what are we doing in this space? What are you doing over here? Ah, this is where we're making our damn pumps and damn elements. Because we have all 3 of those resources here. Now, are you eventually going to be underwater? No, it doesn't look like it. So that should not be a problem. Now that is spreading faster and faster, but I don't think we have anything built over there. What about this? Are you part of it? No, I think you're fine. So a greenhouse gas generator thing over here is probably fine. That is spreading. There's also this one, but this one's weirdly inside of a volcano. So I don't know how easy it is going to be for that to come out. Actually, I have no idea how easy that's going to be to come out. All right, well, I don't think we need to worry about any of our cities at the moment. It's just a matter of like, how do I get that water from these 3 spots? Because this one's also inside one of those volcanoes. But this is, I think, going to spread like all the way to the edges of these. We should be able to get it from the edge then of the map, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to end up being submerged and we're not going to be able to get it back. Do we right now, do we build a train right now to just start bringing this water over to one of the cities? Also, the closest city is New Paris, but realistically, this needs to come to the space elevator. That is like going literally around the planet. I think we need to not worry about this water, if I'm being honest. Like it's probably too far away. Okay, we need to give this a little bit more time to spread. Although I am worried about the people starving to death. Because as soon as, what's over here? Do you have water nearby eventually? Yeah, there's potentially water over here nearby eventually. You, though, are in a danger zone for this water. Also, you're not even building anything anymore because we're full of concrete and we're no longer taking your concrete away. I see. Do we need this concrete? Or is it better to just gather it all and then move it away? I don't know. Do we need this? I have no idea. I kind of feel like we don't need it. Where are you taking your concrete, actually? Oh, no, I didn't mean to. Cancel. Show me. It's coming over to here to build rails, concrete and steel bars to make rails. And you are just making mechanical parts. If you had aluminum, which you don't actually have. So we're not making any atmospheric extractors at the moment. Do we need to be, is the question that we have to ask. I don't even know where we keep those things. Here, 96. I feel like we could maybe use more, but where do you get your, probably from down here. All right, we can do that. That's not a problem. Let's do a train that goes from here up to here, bringing aluminum bars. We'll put a couple of trains on there. And that means you should be able to get right back to making your atmospheric extractors. We're not in a big rush, we just can do it. Okay, so even though this is eventually going to be underwater, I don't think it matters. We could try to get a train to bring that concrete down here anyways, just to start using it up, although we are behind massively on the concrete over here. So make of that what you will, I guess. So that would be for concrete, and we'll just move it over that, and then they can load up the trains. That way these are all actually back to work, and then I guess yours sort of the same on this side, but if we do this for sulfur, then you'll move it down that way. All right, everyone's back to work for the most part. Sulfur, concrete making, all good things. Not that we need this much, but we have this much, so it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. And that is going to eventually be underwater. Let's go. We need to come. Oh, is that water? Wait, this is... Oh, no. Okay, that's spreading alarmingly fast, actually. What do you build over here, and am I going to still need it? Is the constant question, because you will be underwater unless I can build a dam element. From like, oh no, but I can't get my trains to go through. Okay, that's not going to work. I have a feeling we're just going to lose all of this stuff. Let's just see how this does work. It's just pushed through. Yeah, that is not, I don't know how that's supposed to work, but I can tell you it is not working. You're making high-tech mechanical parts, and where are you taking those to? So what's your destination? Down here, where we actually seem kind of fine. You're using those to make trains. We have trains. We have 210 trains, so maybe we don't need to worry about that. And then you're making steel bars and then taking the steel bars over here to make the mechanical parts. So potentially we don't worry about it, because I think eventually that's going to be underwater. What we could worry about... Oh no, okay, you're also going to be underwater? Oh, I think we knew that and we decided it was fine. Oh my goodness. We do need water though, so there is water. Okay, hold on, there is water everywhere. This is the space elevator. It does look like there's water on the ground here now. That's all green in here. That is actually making water. So let's grab some of these. We'll start getting water. Then what did we have to do? We had to like go to the greenhouse to grow food. And what else does that need? Compost. How do I get compost? Carbon and nitrogen. Okay. We're going to slow time down because this is actually getting very warm. I wonder if our greenhouse gases need to be put on hold for a while. Or do you think it's okay? Maybe it's okay. This is not ever going to be underwater, right? I don't think so. Okay. Where am I going to get? I need ice to get the nitrogen, right? So we have to drill for that. So ice extractor to get nitrogen. And we're going to do this and this. And we're going to make sure that's for nitrogen. It is. I'm going to do a second one right there. Then we're going to do a train. And we need to bring that nitrogen to our space elevator. Just going to bring it to over here. And then we need to add our nice little circle. Or actually, I might make it a little bit bigger and we'll just do like this and you can head back that way. And then on this side, the same somehow. That. And then, oh, why are you not drilling? Is this not ice? Oh, time stopped. Okay, time is on. I just, the panic. Why is it not working? Because I'm silly goose. That's fine. Bring the nitrogen over to here and we're gonna put a couple of trains on it. We need nitrogen. How do I make compost again? Go back. Compost. Nitrogen and carbon inside of a factory. So, factories. I need spots to store the nitrogen. And then we'll need some factories, which are going to make compost. Just do it like that. Then we need to bring the compost over here, which I might just do a little road. And then that would be compost at some point. And then you need to bring compost over here. We need to put some, oh dear, trucks from this side to that side. Are these coming? Have we gotten any yet? There is one that has got stuff on it. Okay. I think we'll probably set up a few more of these just to make sure that we're going to be getting enough. Bring the nitrogen over. And then the last thing we need is the carbon, which we don't currently have over here, but we can get it from the atmospheric extractors. Stick some carbon on there. And then we'll just make a bunch of these because they aren't the fastest things in the world. Right, the carbon is coming over. Have you managed to bring any nitrogen over yet? The first nitrogen is coming over, so here it is. That's going to be starting to make our very first bits of compost. Then we bring the compost over to our greenhouse with the water and the various seeds. And Bob's your uncle, we've got some food. Which means we then need to transport that food down to the city. This is going to be quite the task. Also, I suppose, like it will work for now if we do supply center here. We'll be bringing food into this one. I need to make this correctly. That is not how you make a train track. This is for food. And then back on the other side, because this food needs to go to all of the places. So from here, all the way to our city, because we don't have seeds in multiple places. We only have seeds here. So we need to make this like a huge production center, or we need to start shipping seeds away, which I suppose we could do. Okay, these all need to be able to be in reach of this, which they are currently not. But we could put another one of these here for food. And then the seeds can't reach all of those either. So we just put that there for various seeds. And then they can start moving them so more can come from Earth. And then if we just have another one of these for compost on that side, just so we have got another thing going. And then I think we just need like a lot more carbon, because carbon does seem to be the holdup now. So let's do this for carbon. And then we'll do this for carbon, and then we'll do that, and then we'll put atmospheric extractors around for all the rest of those. So carbon, please, carbon, you are all making carbon. And we're just going to go crazy, and if it gets backed up, it gets backed up, and that's actually totally fine with us. That's a lot of carbon. That is a lot of carbon, but that should be making tons of carbon, slowly bringing it into over here where we are in fact using it. We could make another factory, I suppose. Here, that's going to be making more compost. Does that reach here, though? No, of course it doesn't. Why would it? That wouldn't make my life easy. Bring the compost around the long way. They'll just slowly bring it around. It's fine. It's a mess, but it will work. And you lot are... Yeah, it is compost that we're low on, which is... Yeah, it's going to be sorted. It's just not going to be sorted very quickly. Okay, that's good. Let's go take a look at all the other cities. Your missing food also, plus your high-tech parts and your reinforced concrete are not high enough in supply. Your waste disposal, though, is fine. But for some reason, your waste disposal isn't getting done fast enough. You need... Are those are 2 for plastic waste, but we only have the 1 for metal waste. What if I can't. Can I delete that? I can. I'm just going to do that then. And that's going to make that one for metal waste also. Which means we've got 2 extra drones to help load the trucks up, which I think might help. And then over here, things are just slow. Right, we need these polymer bars that we're not getting enough of. But you are working away. You just don't have enough waste, actually. We just need more carbon and more polymer bars. But we can do that. We can just make them the old atmospheric extractor way. Not oxygen, please. Carbon, please. And we don't need to go too crazy. We could just have like a selection of them, which would be getting... If we could put it here. No, put it here. That's grabbing carbon, and then we need to factory the carbon into our polymer bars, and we can just do 3 of those and then add more atmospheric extractors around. I think that's working. We're making it. We're making this all work. It's just very slow work in progress. Okay, so then these give access to the carbon from here slowly, and then the polymer bars are going to be brought over to here, which are added to the stack there. It's not fast, but it should help. And are you making reinforced concrete? Yeah, but you don't have enough concrete coming in. Where is your concrete coming from? Up here. Ah, I see. Okay, we're kind of running into new problems. As we deplete resources in various locations, it does become more of an issue. So that is going to be for sulfur. So is that. And maybe we'll do a few more. And then let's make sure we are grabbing it all. You know what? Let's just harvest everything that we can here. And then we'll put in a whole bunch of these. And then hopefully they can just transport it around in circles. Yep, there. Everyone's working. Oh, except for that one space that I missed. Ta-da! And then these 2 factories might need a bit more help, because that's a kind of a big ask. And make some more concrete. And then bring all the concrete over here, which then gets taken away. And I think that will be good, because then that concrete comes down here, and it gets mixed with our steel bars, which we do not seem to have any of. The steel bars are just coming. Oh, we're not actually using our aluminum bars fast enough now. Right. Oh, because we were doing more greenhouses here. I remember, because I needed to use up the steel bars, but now we're using up too many steel bars. I'm just gonna get rid of all of those. Give me my steel bars back, because I need more reinforced concrete. That should be okay. We're just gonna have to keep an eye really on those like steel bars versus aluminum supplies, because they run out so quick. It's actually kind of crazy. Let's just do this, and we'll have aluminum bars coming into that one as well, so they can spread the love a bit more. Maybe even another one here, and then It just gives them a bit more space to like make sure they have a back supply of it, because that's what's coming into the city. We do sort of need those. So you need food access though. If we go back, oh my, the water is spreading. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm guessing these no longer work. There's too much water for the building to operate. So we are losing this concrete, which is coming over here. Can we get concrete from somewhere else for you? Yeah, we can from down there. So let's get rid of all of this then. So concrete can be, oh, hold on. Let me just, oh man, okay. Remove this and all, okay. Then we're just going to remove all of this. Oh, I guess we could have kept that going until there was none left, which we might have wanted to do, but it's fine. We're just going mad with power here. We're just getting rid of all of our resources because that's the smart thing to do, right? No, it's really not, but we're doing it anyways. Get rid of that. Delete, 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 delete. We're not coming back over here. That stuff can just be underwater because that's what's going to happen. Okay, don't know what's going on there. That's probably fine. It's here that needs concrete, so we need to bring the rail down from here down to here, where we're going to be getting concrete. Just do that. And then we're going to set up more of this. So we need more sulfur collection. So collect some sulfur. Then we need, oh, I guess we need these to actually start doing that. And then we need factories to start assembling it, which I'm going to put here. So we're making concrete here. We're going to do 3, I think. And then on this side, does it reach? No, it doesn't quite reach. Here, we're going to start grabbing concrete. And I'll do like 3 of those like that. And then we can start training it from here up to here, I think. No, is that where it needed to go? Yeah. Oh, is this all going to be underwater in a second? Hold on. Concrete. Are you about to be flooded? Yep, big time. I think all of this is going to go as well. So everything we just built, I think, is for no reason. That is not ideal, is it? Actually, maybe it's fine, because over here, all they're doing, although what are they doing with that aluminum? Oh, they're bringing the aluminum here to build atmospheric extractors and rails, which we might be okay for now. We could just maybe get rid of this whole area because this whole area is about to be underwater. Oh, as is so much of it. Okay, so that rail line actually doesn't work anymore. Oh no. No, this is not great. Everything's drowning. I guess we knew this was bound to happen at some point, but are you going to be okay? Okay. Fine. You, Sarah, is not okay though. What's your deal? Are not enough reinforced concrete and not enough of our waste is going away. What is, sorry, who set this up? Me, you say? Oh my word. What is this? Plastic waste is coming over here to be turned into polymer bars, which are being turned into greenhouse bars, assuming we had concrete, but we don't. And we're not doing anything with these aluminum bars at all. Why? Why are we not doing anything with these aluminum bars? Where are these aluminum bars coming from? These are being shipped in. I don't think we need to ship these in. Also, that's bound to be lost. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Let's get these aluminum bars coming over to here, because that's where they need to go. We do something like that. Oh, what is this mess? Like that. And we said, aluminum bars, I needed a train. No, it's supposed to be a train. Aluminum bars, bring those over here, aluminum bars. And then the steel bars are coming over here to make those, which means we're actually using our material waste again. And that means we can get rid of this whole operation down here because we're not doing anything with it. Oh my word. That's a lot of steel bars. And this is going to be underwater. So, we could just move this steel. Like we could still try to bring all of that steel, our aluminum bars up here. I do this, and then I do like a bunch of trains and just be like, can you please bring me all of that aluminum bars? And we'll just do like 1 million platforms for aluminum bars to store it for now. Maybe that's what we do. We just evacuate the resources. Because you're not even trying to get you actually. This concrete is also being shipped somewhere, but are you going to be underwater? Big time, I think. Not big time? No, you'll be fine, I think. But you won't, I don't know how we're gonna get it out of there. We might just have to reroute that train. But this is going to be underwater. So you're making high-tech parts, but like really slowly. Where are these mechanical parts coming from? No, nowhere, because the track is interrupted by water. Show me the origin. Oh, over here. Okay, we can't get this stuff anymore, so we're just going to get rid of it. Goodbye. Oh, hold on, let me get rid of these. You're okay, but I'm still going to just go. Just go, it's fine. We're fine. We'll come back if we have to, but otherwise, this isn't going to work now that we have an ocean on our planet. Holy, that water is getting deep. I wonder if someone who was better at forward planning would have like planned around all of those blue triangles. I mean, some of the resources are just going to be lost to the water. right? Like that's inevitable unless you planned on like completely clearing them out before the water comes. Oh my gosh, the water's already coming here too. And then storing them somewhere on dry land. Maybe that's what people do. I really am not sure. But this can go that. We're not using any of that. This is now largely underwater. Were we making anything over here that we still need? Atmospheric extractors and rails. No, we talked about this already. I think we were okay with just losing it. It's fine. We're going to pretend that none of this exists. We can get rid of this rail. No, we can't because there's still roots on it. This is very, very, very messy, but it's totally okay. Pretend doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure this line isn't being used for anything anymore. Really not sure where things are coming and going to and from now, but we will see. You are coming to take the aluminum away from here. This will eventually be underwater, so the sooner you come and get that aluminum away, the better, although you can't reach that aluminum, so that will be a bit of a problem. There, that'll help. And then the mechanical parts, do we want to take these somewhere? Or do we hope that you just make as many trains as you can before we lose those? Honestly, again, I'm not sure. We have mechanical parts here, but I don't know why. We just always seem to have had those there. This is like running out of materials as well. Oh, this is the spot that we just went a bit crazier on, isn't it? Ooh, it is feeling a bit crazy. It all feels a bit crazy, if I'm honest. Let's just clear this out. If we can just get all of this harvested, and then we'll just call it a day. Not that this is going to be underwater. This part's actually going to be fine. I feel like we're losing all the spots where the resources are like almost depleted, and the places where the resources are not almost depleted are fine, which is, oh no, okay. You are not getting your stuff removed fast enough, which is not ideal. That's for plastic waste, I think. That's for, no, hold on. One of these needs to be for metal waste. One of them needs to be for plastic waste. But you're also not getting reinforced concrete fast enough or your high-tech parts. Oxygen, you're fine for though. And you no longer even need food. So that's how bad this is going. Is that like it doesn't even require food. We've lost too many people to the lack of reinforced. What is that? Oh, right. That's where we were just bringing all of this. What do we need aluminum bars for? Anyone know? I can't remember. We need more space for storage. So we're going to just take it. That is mad. Okay. High-tech parts. High-tech parts, reinforced concrete. Oh, wait, hold on. No, stop making those. I need high-tech parts to go into the city, which you are making. That's making reinforced concrete. That's making aluminum bars. The reinforced concrete, are you going into the city with that? Destination is towards the city, okay? And then you are also going into the city. So in theory, those things are coming. It's just not the quickest. We need to be making more. What's the holdup? Concrete is the holdup on this side. Concrete is coming in from here, which... yeah, I can kind of see that being a problem. Let's do some more factories, I guess. Can you reach there? Yeah, you can. Okay, so a few more factories making more concrete, but that is going to run out. We do need to figure out a new supply for concrete. Oh, we've got concrete coming from over here too. Although, not really. This is also running out. Those ones are doing nothing. That's doing nothing. That's doing nothing. Those are doing nothing. And then we've got this one here, which doesn't actually reach to any of those things. I think all of that can go. That is basically nothing left. We can get rid of that route and this little road. Do we have another spot for concrete? Yes, up here, which I think we need. So let's get this set up for sulfur, 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 sulfur. Not you, we can't reach there. And then a couple of factories to make concrete. That, and then this for the concrete. Then we need, oh no, is this gonna be underwater? Actually, it's not, so that's nice. Okay, we are bringing this down to, where did we need the concrete? Here, attach up to that one. Because what is the problem? We have too many steel bars. Nope, we need to be steel bars. That is gonna unload those trains. But then I also need the train that's going to go from the new spot that we just made right here. Concrete being brought down. It's mad, really. It's really insane. Okay, to, let's say here and bring concrete and just bring like a couple trains. And then we'll start getting concrete over here, I guess. There's still way too many steel bars, but we're making it work. There, concrete is coming. Is it going into the factories? Yes, which is making reinforced concrete, which is popping the reinforced concrete out over here. I think we could do another factory to make reinforced concrete here. So we've got 4 factories making reinforced concrete. There are, I don't know what this landing pad is doing. This isn't doing anything, I don't believe. This is very weird. There we go. All right, concrete's coming in from up there. It goes across some little rivers, which is totally fine. This is just about empty. There's like that one sad piece that they've left over there. I'm just gonna use this to bring it over. And then what's happening in Paris? Hello? Reinforced concrete and high-tech parts. It's not sufficient. Awesome. So we're again backed up here. So we've got too many steel bars, which have nowhere to go. What are we even using these steel bars for? Are we carrying them away? Steel bars go away on a train, and the train takes the steel bars down to here, which is also full of steel bars. This is needing concrete, which we're not getting, even though we're literally right beside it. It's just everything has run out. Horrifying. It's so quick that like everything just sulfur. We need more sulfur. We need more sulfur. And let's start getting sulfur. You know what? I'm gonna put this on all of them. And we're just gonna go extremely ham on these again, and then they'll bring it over to where it needs to go, one way or another. And then that goes into the factory. We'll put another factory in here that's also making concrete, and then another one right here. Do you know what? Maybe another one right there. Also, what is going on with these, and why are they not being collected? Okay, that should sort that out, because now we are making reinforced concrete on this side. A train will come collect it and hopefully take it to the city. Right? Correct. Okay. Reinforced concrete is still a problem, but it is coming in. High-tech parts seem to be fine. And our garbage removal is satisfactory. And it's no longer red, so that's a win, if nothing else. Now, our temperature is up to 5 degrees. Do we want... Oh, it looks like is it tapering off? Okay, it looks like they're tapering off. Should we just check on them? If they've stopped working... Okay, we look like we're not getting this again. What's the deal? Oh, we're basically out. So everywhere over here where you're trying to gather this, you're just doing a really slow job. It's not a problem. Let's grab a few more of these extractors and we'll just put these in. And then that is just, it's continuing on. Eventually that's going to be done. Oh, New Sarah, what's your deals, New Sarah? Your garbage disposal is not happening nearly fast enough. This is insane. Sorry, what are we doing with all of these? We need to do something with these aluminum bars. What can we build with aluminum bars? If I look at an assembly plant, no, hold on, an assembly plant, and I was like, I have aluminum bars. What can I build? It's a good question. If we had polymer bars, we could make MK2 depots, which we do use a lot of, so it's not the worst idea we've ever had. Atmospheric extractors, if we also had that. It's just too many aluminum bars. What are we gonna do with all these? I think the MK2 depots is their best bet. We need polymer bars for that also. So I want you to look at it, it's like, I'm ready. We're gonna we'll do 2 of those. They will sort it out. It will be sorted out slowly, but I need the polymer bars. So we're gonna do this for polymer bars and say like, can you do polymer bars there? We're gonna do this and say, can you make polymer bars? We'll do 3 of those. And then we're gonna do this and we're gonna say that is for carbon because that's how we get polymer bars. Hold on, wait, no, plastic waste. Don't we have a ton of plastic waste? Let me do another train for, hold on. Train, I don't want to, stop. Cancel the train. Plastic waste, you are plastic waste. Put plastic, do you know what? What if we did it this way? Like what if we did this? Is that crazy? You betcha. Okay, and then we did a recycling center. Hello, for polymer bars. And then we put the polymer bars here and just do another recycling center that does the same thing. Polymer bars. 1 more. Look, plastic waste is being dealt with. We'll make these. That's going to slowly get rid of all of this, which means the metal waste is also being used. This is being collected and it's coming over here to make greenhouses if we had enough polymer bars, which we don't. What if we had just a few more recycling centers? Have we considered having more recycling centers? Because we should. We should consider that. Put some more vehicles on there. Let's go. Let's get this rubbish taken away. I don't know if that's gonna be fast, but this is okay because all this is making is greenhouses. Although that means all of that steel is only making that. We could bring the steel up here. So like you are making steel, but what if you also took these, where is it? The train, take these steel bars and bring them up here. I think that's for steel bars. Start bringing some steel bars over here. Yeah, you're trying to collect steel bars. So bring steel bars over here. That's going to be mixed in with this. Steel bars get collected. It makes reinforced concrete. That can only help. And we have a bit of a jam with trains, but I think it will work. Yeah, look, they're getting it off. That train can continue on. They're grabbing more. It's a jam here. Like this is the messiest train network anyone's ever seen, but it is working. It is technically working, which has sorted out you guys, I think. Your metal waste is full. I mean, we could do the same thing and just like hopscotch it over. Because it's just, oh, it's just this one. Well, do you know what? We could put another one down. Recycling center, do more steel. Although, oh, it's not even coming over fast enough. Put a second train on there. That could help. Because we're taking this waste away, oh, to over here as well. Oh my word. And this is extremely backed up because of what? You're missing aluminum bars. You get aluminum bars with this, but your steel bars are full because you're not getting enough concrete to make the rails. I don't really feel like I need the concrete to make the rails. Let's stop making rails here. Let's stop bringing concrete here at all. So hold on. Are you the one that brings concrete? Yeah, let's not do that anymore. Where's that concrete even coming from? Up here, where there's basically nothing left anyways. So let's just get rid of all of this. We're just gonna give up on it. We don't need this. That does mean though, what's the problem? You need steel bars. The steel bars are full. We need aluminum bars, but the steel bars are full. So if we just, oh, are we doing, wait, hold on. Are we doing anything with steel bars? Oh, we need concrete still. And then you are making that. We have enough concrete over here. So we can take some concrete from here and bring it here. Let's do that. And then we're just gonna do concrete like that. Okay. Because there is enough concrete in the other spot that I think this is going to sort it out a little bit. Maybe? I'm going with maybe. This maybe will sort this out. I don't need these here. I'm just gonna get rid of that. And then we'll just put another factory here that is making high-tech parts. And then I think if we just put another one of these here that's collecting steel bars. No, steel bars. Steel bars, not the concrete. The concrete has come in really quick, but then it's the steel bars that need dealing with. So could also just factory a few more reinforced concretes. And then do those all reach to there? They do. Okay, we'll call that good enough, I think. New Sarah's needs have changed. Is it because you now need food again? Yes. New Sarah needs food again. The food is coming in. Can we put a few more of these in for food so it does get stored somewhere? We'll do that. And then let's go take a look at our food production because I literally have ignored this since setting it up. It's full. We have too much food. It's not going away fast enough. We'll get another train on here, but then I think we need to start bringing food over to you guys. No, you need reinforced concrete first. All right, let's deal with your reinforced concrete needs. The reinforced concrete is coming in from here. It looks like it's steel bars that are still the problem. You're getting used to your bars from metal waste. The metal waste is coming in from the town. Oh, we're just not getting enough metal waste in? We're getting a lot of plastic waste, I see. I mean, we are getting metal waste. It does feel like there's more plastic waste. We've got 3 trains on both, but there's just more plastic waste coming into the city than there is metal waste. Which I guess makes sense, because that's kind of how cities work, isn't it? Like, you think about in real life, we throw away probably, well, recycle. Hopefully we're all recycling. More plastic than you do metal. So I guess that makes sense that I need more metal waste. Because what's the metal waste being used for? We need steel bars for the reinforced concrete, and our aluminum bars are being used for what? I've already forgotten. Oh, the aluminum bars are being used for the high-tech parts. I mean, in theory, that is working. This is all, I can put more concrete down. There seems to be a lot of concrete coming in. Or I guess because they're doing it here and I've kind of overloaded it. That's fine. Is there somewhere over here where we could just get some steel as aluminum? No, steel is the orange one, isn't it? Here, what if we just made iron ore? What if we just started gathering some and then we turned the iron ore into steel bars? Do 2 of those, and then here's my steel bars. Then do 2 of those, and then if we just added a rail line, that goes, it just needs to go down to here, right? Are those, that's the steel bars over here. So the rail line can go here and then loop around. It's difficult to do, but like that. And then we do, oh, I need to do the rail line on this side with a loop. No, that's messy. Not like that. That. And from here, we come down to, this is working. This is totally fine. Here, bring some steel bars. That should help with the reinforced concrete making, because there's tons and tons and tons of concrete down there. There just wasn't tons and tons and tons of steel bars. But now we can get more steel bars, because look how many there already is. I mean, there's still steel bars here as well, so that should just be working. New Sarah is green, which is good. The food is coming in. It's high-tech parts we're now lacking. The high-tech parts do come in, but origin-wise, it's polymer bars that we're lacking. That's coming in from plastic waste. I mean, it is coming in, it's just a bit slow. Wait, this is all, hold on, there's a ton of polymer bars over here, and we're just using them, but we are using them with the steel bars. But I'm also taking the steel bars away, so we could get rid of this. These polymer bars we're gonna ship. Yes, okay. Where are we going to ship these polymer bars off to, you ask? Well, that's a good question. Bars and polymer bars. Get those all together. Then we're going to make a train. That's going to go from here to here, right? That's where it has to go. And then, oh no, what's the problem? Must have 2 and only 2 rail connections. This is the metal waste. Let's just delete that one for a second. I can just move the metal waste train from here to metal waste, I think. Is that where metal waste is going? Yes. Okay, we need these polymer bars. So let's grab the train and we're going from here. Oh, wait, what are you bringing over? Plastic waste. That's fine. Because we're now taking the polymer bars from here to, well, we'll say here, and then we'll do that for polymer bars, which I think reaches stuff that we need it to reach. And then the polymer bars can also come from the other side and then do that. And then they can start loading up the trains. We'll just do, oh, that's plastic waste. Why is there 2 plastic waste ones? This is supposed to be polymer bars. Okay. It's working, right? It's just, it's very crazy. Nothing's efficient, but additionally, nothing is underwater for the most part, except for whatever this was. But we're just going to get rid of that. And we're just going to pretend it didn't happen. Although, hold on. What were you doing? Steel bars to make reinforced concrete, of course. Okay. No, I think that's actually okay. We're just going to get rid of, oh, hold on. I need to actually get rid of the route. Let's take out this whole train track again. Once again. Okay. And then we're not, well, either we need to bring steel bars here, or we just need to bring this concrete somewhere else. Ah, there's steel over here. We'll just bring it, we'll do it exactly what it was doing before, but we'll do it from over here. Okay. Iron ore. So it's just not submerged, and I feel like that should mostly work. I do really mean mostly work. Okay, factories. Let's just do 2 factories that are turning these into steel bars. Or do you know what? Let's just do 3. It's fine. And then a little depot here for steel bars. We'll do 2. And then we get the train going. And this train just needs to come over to here. Basically exactly where this was before. And we're bringing steel bars from here to here. Steel bars. And then do it like that. Put 3 vehicles on there. And that's going to make more reinforced concrete, which we need. And I'm going to do another one over here for more reinforced concrete, because we're going to get more. That's the goal anyways. Okay, that's going to take a little while, but we should get there. Although we only have the 2 factories working, which is not great, but I think it'll be okay. It's not going to be the fastest. Is that the only source of reinforced? No, surely it's not. It's just an extra source of reinforced concrete. Your high-tech parts are coming in. They're just not coming in really quickly. You are probably going to need food soon. Nope, you still don't have enough reinforced concrete and high-tech parts. Oh my goodness, it's never ending. What's this deal? Why? That's actually eating up a lot of our reinforced concrete. We're going to stop doing that. Okay. We were doing that, I think, temporarily because we had too much, but we do not have too much anymore. So, yeah, that's now working perfectly. Which means eventually you're going to need food. And, I mean, still more reinforced concrete. But look, there should be reinforced concrete coming in. Like, in droves, really. Do I need a few more factories? Okay. I think that should be it. That should sort that out at least a little bit. You are going to need food, though. So if we go back to our space elevator, which is just down here, I think we need to set up another... Oh, it's just over this way. So if we bring a line from here to the city, to here, I guess, and then we'll set up a train. Well, we'll set up maybe down here. No, not for that. It's for food. I need to bring the food into the city. I need like another supply chain thing. Oh, I guess we could bring it into just here. Hold on. Okay, this will work. I'm pretty sure. Bringing food. Oh, not on that side. Bringing the food. Hold on. This is in a weird spot. It's fine. It just needs to be in there. Bring the food here from our space elevator. And it needs to go the other direction. So reverse that and add a train. So it's going to start bringing some food over, which is good because this is really backed up over here. We'll do 3 trains going in either direction. Might not actually not be enough. How much food are you bringing over? Is it enough? They seem fine with it, but it's not backed up. I would really rather it be backed up if I'm honest. So let's do 5 trains in either direction. It's only the 2 cities at the moment as well. We're going to have to hook up the 3rd city at some point to food because they will eventually need it at some point. Where is the 3rd city? It's over there, which we can get around to. I guess we could try to set up that rail so that it's ready to go. Just needs to come in this way, over here to New Paris, and it's just going to drop it off on this side. This, and we'll do this to turn around. We're just going to delete that one. And we're going to say, hello, we're bringing food in. Isn't that so lovely? It is so lovely. We're all very happy about it. And then we just need the train, which will bring stuff over here and bring it over to somewhere over here. We're actually low on food now, which is a bit of a concern. And then reverse the direction of that. And we'll just have 2 trains. And maybe we'll just lower this down. We'll just go down to 3. Maybe it was fine. Because what are you? Oh, you don't have enough water. Oh, we could definitely get more water things. If I put this here, we could be getting water from this entire other side. Which is over here. I think. That's all. All of this could be getting us water. There. No problem. I think that's pretty good, actually. The food is being collected. It's being shipped off. We are making enough food that the trains are at least like half full when they go away, kind of. This is great. This is working out perfectly. Oh, New Paris is green now. It's just waiting on more high-tech parts, which do come in from over here. It's just not very fast because it doesn't have enough aluminum bars because why? Why does it not have enough aluminum bars? We just don't have enough metal waste, I think. Well, produce more waste. I don't know what to tell you. All right, you guys are happy. High-tech parts is the lowest thing, but I think otherwise it is going really well. I'm very happy. I hope you guys are very happy. Thank you for those of you who are still sticking around and watching. I'm having a great time with this game still. It's getting more and more complicated. And look how close we are to the next level, which is horrifying because we haven't even built any pine trees or eucalyptus trees yet. Though I guess that's something we probably want to do. But we will do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.